I got an issue with people pretending they like what they don't. Please don't bring up my issues unless you gon' deal with your own. Please don't try to pretend like you keep it real though. Yeah, it's funny that you got a lot of money, but that money doesn't buy you skills though. I don't care if I am on the billboards, on the killing spree, I'm about to kill more. Got a chain on you pay the mill for. I mean, what?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, back with another Mobile Legends tips and tricks video. This time around, we're going to be talking about being an ADC in Mobile Legends and how to be the best possible ADC. But first, I'd like to ask you all to please leave a like on this video if you find it helpful, because leaving a like on videos helps other people see it, which means the more likes, the greater the chance that those bad teammates we all get stuck with in games will probably see these videos. But alright, I promised you all I'd do some videos on how to play each role. You all seem to really love my jungle video, so this time around we're back talking about how to play ADC. For those of you who don't know what ADC means, it's attack, damage, carry. As the name suggests, you'll be the one putting out a lot of damage and carrying the team. The ADC is actually the easiest role to play because the main objective of the ADC player is very simple. You want to farm and stay alive. That's it. More than anyone else, if you die, you're not doing your job. Your job is to stay alive and farm. While your role may be pretty easy to understand, sometimes it's easier said than done if you lack the experience in being able to stay alive. Even if your entire team goes down in a team fight, you should still find a way to make sure you stay alive. It really comes down to mini-map awareness, knowing what players you're playing against, what area of the map everyone is in, and how far along everyone is when it comes to farming. One of the challenges that pretty much affects every aspect of the game is your team. Bad teammates can literally ruin everything. Let's take an example of a game I played earlier today. I was ADC and I was using Layla. I was lucky enough to actually have a healer, which was all I needed to be capable of carrying the team even if everyone else was doing bad. The issue came in the fact that early game the healer was stealing all my kills. The healer was doing more damage also, which means this healer was built around damage, which was really mind-blowing to me. This goes a little into knowing what roles each hero is built for, but some things are just really common sense. If this healer was to max out damage and attack speed, she wouldn't be capable of being ADC like Layla even still. We ended up losing the game because the healer had all the kills. Early game, yeah, a healer can do some impressive damage if she's taking all my kills, but late game when everyone's fed and the actual ADC hasn't been able to kill, you'll see why it's a stupid thing to do. Your 100% damage is like 20% of what a real ADC is capable of dealing, so you've taken 10 kills that if I'd have had those kills, it would have been game changing, but because I didn't, it was game ending. A big piece of advice I have when you're playing Mobile Legends in general is learn each character and what roles they're best suited for. Most people just play games for stats and they just want to look amazing. I know at the end of that game the healer thought they were the best in the lobby. They were probably thinking, I got all these kills and my team sucks, when in reality if they wouldn't have had all those kills, we would have won. People have to learn how to play team games. Everyone is not supposed to be a superstar. As an ADC, it's going to be important that you have a team that understands your role and, even more important, understands their own role. Basically, when it comes to team games, you will always be at the mercy of your team actually understanding the game. Coming from a game like Call of Duty myself, trust me, I understand coming to a new game thinking I have to get all the kills and be on top of the lobby. But that's not how true team games work. Everyone has a part to play, and without everyone doing their part in a team game, your chances of successfully playing your role goes down drastically. But let's assume you have the perfect team for the sake of this video. You have to know how to survive. When you're an ADC, to make this as clear as possible, you have to play like a bitch. You have to hide behind your tower killing minions. You have to run when your team is getting killed in a team fight and you realistically can't do anything about it. You have to run when a teammate needs help early game because they've done something stupid like push up too far and got caught by a gank. Me being a team-oriented player, it's my first instinct to want to help everyone on my team because that's just the person I am. But as an ADC, your life is really the most important life in the game, which means you can't risk it. There's times when supporting your team early on will cost you later if things go wrong, and you have to be experienced with decision making so you know when to make the right calls. You need to know when you can help without jeopardizing the game and when you can't. If your teammate needs help and you see the rest of the enemies on the minimap are nowhere near, that's a situation you can help in without having to worry. If players are missing on the map and they were in your area or in the middle, it's going to be a big risk trying to help someone else. As an ADC, decision making and thinking is crucial. Being a really effective ADC comes down to experience. You have to make mistakes and make stupid calls, but the important part is you learn from them and never make the same mistakes twice. If you've made the same dumb call 10 times in a row, ADC just might not be for you. You have to grow as a player, and being an ADC involves a lot around thinking, game knowledge, and experience. Your job is as simple as farming and staying alive, but it becomes complex when you take all these things into consideration. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like because it helps beginners and anyone else in the community find new things they might not already know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join the notification squad. And if you'd like to know what I'm up to throughout the day when I'm streaming or just to talk to me, be sure to follow me on social media. The links are always in the description. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.